Hello, and thank you for joining me for this 30-minute weight and banded workout. All you'll need is your mat, a couple weights, a band, and some water. Today we're going to be working our full body, so let's get started. To warm up, we're going to reach our arms overhead, and exhale the fingertips back down. One more time like that. Inhale the fingertips overhead. Exhale, circle the arms forward and back. So we're making big circles, opening into the whole range of motion with the shoulders. One more time, and switch direction to the back. Great. 4, 5. And bring your left knee in towards your chest, hugging it in, using an interlace of your hands, maybe rolling out the ankle. And then go ahead and roll out the hip to the outside just a few times to open it up. And plant your left foot down, switching to the right. So hugging that right knee in towards your chest with your fingers, rolling out the right ankle, finding a gaze point at least 5 feet ahead of you, and open that hip. One more. Beautiful. Now we'll begin with some squats, feet hip-width distance, squatting down as low as you can, keeping your knees above your toes, and reaching your fingertips out to the side, or hands on your hips is fine too. Whatever feels good to you. Warming up the glutes, and the quads, the calves. 5 more of these. One more. And take your feet out to 45 degrees either way. Hands in prayer position. Squat down and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reaching the arms up, and exhale to squat down. Inhale to reach up, exhale to squat. Keep going. Getting the heart rate up, warming up the inner thighs and the hips. One more. And sit low, bringing your palms to the inside of your knees. Bend the right shoulder down, straightening that right arm a lot. Inhale to center, and exhale, bend towards the right, keeping your left arm straight. Getting a nice opening in the hips and opening in the shoulders. Inhale to center, reach the arms up, walk your feet together, and kick your left foot towards your right hand. So we're kicking alternate foot to hand. Trying to engage our hamstrings and quads here. Stretching out the hamstrings and engaging the quads. Good. Keep going. Really thinking about exhaling as you're kicking and inhaling as it comes down. Last one, both sides. Great. Finding your center, we're going to grab our weights now. So I have ankle weights, but you can use dumbbells or whatever that you have. I'd recommend at least 5 pounds, maybe 10, 15, depending on what you have access to and how you're feeling. We're going to begin with a seated squat. Come back up, bicep curl, and shoulder press. So it looks like this from the side. Squat down, lift up, curl in, and then press those weights overhead Really controlling the movement the whole way down and the whole way up. You can make this as slow or as fast as feels good to you in your body. Remember to push yourself, but don't push yourself to the point of pain. Keep going. You got this. Remind yourself what brought you here today, what inspired you and motivated you to work out in this moment right now. You're crushing it. Just 4 more. Last one. Wonderful. Okay. Keeping hold of your weights, coming into weighted punches. So you shoot your leg out and extend onto the ball of your foot at the same time as you punch the same hand, and then switch sides. So I'm punching right, extending that right leg, punching left, extending the left leg, and twisting from the core. So engaging your navel, thinking about pulling your belly button in towards your ribs, and really thinking about maybe someone you don't like or something that you really want to let go of, and punching it out as hard as you can. Keep going. You got 10 more here. Last one. Great job. Okay. Coming into deadlifts. So we're keeping those weights in our hands. I know, you got this. Exhale as you lower down, keeping the legs straight. You can have a micro bend in your knees here. And inhale to come back up. Exhale back down. Inhale back up. If this is too easy, you can add in a row and then come back up. And that's going to depend on the weight you're using here and how you're feeling today. Making sure to keep that back long and straight as you come back up. And really engage the core here. Your core is your powerhouse, and it's controlling the connection between your legs and your upper body. Just 5 more. And last one. Bring it up. Great job. Keeping both of your weights in your palms. Step your feet out wide, so you're in almost a wide-legged stance. And inhale those arms up, keeping them straight, or as straight as you can get them. Bringing the weights overhead, and exhale, lowering them down. To add challenge, find a position up onto your toes, and then bring the weights overhead and back down. No worries if you fall out of the balance. We're just practicing, and every movement makes us better and gets us closer to our goals. This is called Around the World. Just 2 more here. 1 more. And exhale. Place the weights down for a moment. Coming into a standing ab exercise, interlace your fingers behind your head, or fingers can touch, up to you. Bring the opposite knee into your elbow. Crunch and switch. Crunch and switch. Tapping that elbow to knee. And really thinking about engaging the core, finding that balance before you switch to the other side. Almost there. 2 more on either side. Whew. Great job. All right. Come down to a plank position. So placing your hands as wide as your shoulders, index fingers pointing forward. Engage the navel, press through the shoulders. Breathe here. And bring the right knee towards your right elbow. And bring it back. Left knee towards left elbow. Bring it back. Right knee towards right elbow on the outside. Bring it back. Left knee towards left elbow on the outside. Bring it back. Left knee towards right elbow. Parallel. Bring it back. Left knee towards left elbow. Parallel. Bring it back. And repeat this. We're just here for a few more reps. You got it. Engaging that core. Pressing through the palms. Last one. Bring it to the outside, outside, inside, inside, and press back, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Maybe pedaling out through the heels here. From here, plant your right palm and take your left fingertips back towards your right ankle. So we're going to twist. Inhale to center, plant the left palm, and grab onto your left ankle. Keep switching here, coming into plank in the middle. So it's plank, touch your right ankle. Plank, touch your left ankle. Plank, touch the right ankle, and repeat. Engaging the core to lift us back up into down dog. Last one. And back to plank. Now drop your right knee, lift the right knee. Drop the left knee, lift left knee. Drop the right, then the left. So we're running in our plank here. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back, downward facing dog, and walk your feet towards your hands. Rolling back up to standing. And take a baby back bend here, gazing in between the fingertips. Exhale the palms down. Great work. Quick water break, and then we're going to go on to our second series. For this next series, we're going to be utilizing our bands as well. So go ahead and grab your band and bring it onto your thighs, just above your knees. Step your feet out to a little wider than hip width distance, and make sure that you're pressing your knees out. So you should already start to feel some resistance from that band here. As you exhale, squat down and pulse those knees out 2 times and lift back up. So it looks like this. Down, pulse, pulse, up. Great. Keep going. Checking that your knees aren't coming over your toes, but dropping it as low as you can. The wider you go, the harder this is going to be. So if this feels too challenging, just step your feet in a little bit. Finding your challenge for today. Just 5 more. Last one. And come on up, grab one weight. Reach the weight out in front of you. So we're holding at least your 5 or 10 pound weight out in front. As you squat down, come up, step forward, squat down, come up, step forward, squat down, come up, and step forward or backward depending on how much space you have. So we're doing slightly off-center squats here, staggered feet. And there's the added challenge of holding that weight out in front of you. If you need to drop it and just hold your arms out, that's also totally acceptable. Do what feels good in your body right now. And just 2 more. I know these are really challenging. You're doing great. All right, go ahead and put that weight down for a moment and come down onto your hands and knees. So our hands are planted shoulder width distance, knees hip width distance. Kick the right knee up towards the sky for a donkey kick and bring that knee back down, keeping the foot flexed and keeping the knee in line. Ten more. You got this. Making sure to engage the navel here and not arch the back. Last one. And pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, extend the leg out long, bring it to a 45-degree angle. We're going to kick it up and over, up and over. And if your band comes up too high, you can just lower it down a little bit. So kicking up and over. For 10. And trying to keep your hips as still as possible. 5 more. Excellent. Lower it down. Come into a child's pose for a moment. Resting your forehead on the mat. And inhale, come forward. Taking it over to the other side. So planting the right knee and the left heel pulses up towards the sky in that donkey kick position. We got 10 more. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and pulse for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. How high can you get it? 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg long and bring it side, kick up to side. One more. Great job. Lower it down. Come back onto your knees and press up to standing, removing the band for now. And placing it off to the side. Grabbing both of your weights, one in each hand. And coming into a lunge position. Left foot forward, right leg back. Drop the knee and extend. At the top, inhale, bicep curl, exhale, lower. So we're lowering down into our lunge, then coming into a bicep curl. Two more here. And onto this last one, bring that knee forward, finding your balance, and extend the leg out in front of you. So we're squatting back, or coming down into that right knee in a lunge, and then bringing that right knee forward and kicking out. Finding your balance here can be a little tricky if you're on uneven footing like me. It's okay if you wiggle, that's part of the experience. Two more. And last one. Kick it forward. Whew. Switching over to the other side. You can drop your weights for a second if you need to. Plant the right foot, left leg comes back, finding that lunge position. And first, just extending, bicep curl, lowering down into that lunge once again. Rolling the shoulder blades back and down. And just hinging from the elbows for your curl. Almost there. Keep going. Last one. Lower down to that lunge, and this time bring the left knee forward, kicking your left leg out ahead of you before stepping back into that lunge again. You can take this as slow or as fast as you want. Option to tap that toe down in between your kick, or try without it for more of a challenge. Again, really accepting and leaning into the wiggles. It's just practice for your balance, and it doesn't need to be perfect. Two more. Last one, and find your center. Great job. All right, we're almost done. We have two more moves. So this time, bringing yourself down, weights underneath you. Come into a plank position. Push up, lower down, and come into a row. And then tap left knee to right elbow, right knee to left elbow. 2 times. So 2 mountain climbers. Push up, row, and 2 mountain climbers. You got this. Option to jump for those mountain climbers to make it more difficult. Just 2 more of these, you got it. Last one. Push up, row, 2 mountain climbers. Whew, great job. Okay, for this last one, just grab a single dumbbell, overhead, and squat down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Great job. All right, quick cool down. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, sweep down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Straighten the back, plant the palms, and step back, coming down into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, looking up, keeping the thighs lifted off the ground. Exhale, press downward facing dog. Bringing the left foot up towards your left palm. Coming into a lunge. Reach both arms up. Exhale, plant the palms, sweep the left foot back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And bring the right foot to the outer edge of that right palm. When you're ready, rising up, crescent lunge. Exhale, sweep the palms down and come back right into your downward facing dog, walking it out. Walk the feet towards your hands, bringing the feet out 45 degrees, wider than hip width, coming down into our yogi squat, malasana, gazing forward, maybe wiggling to open up those hips. Reach the left fingertips past your left knee, reaching right fingertips forward, opening through the heart. And switch sides, right fingertips to the right knee, lift left fingertips up. Option to come into crow pose if that's something that you have done in the past. If so, just plant your palms, bring your forearms in towards your knees, rock your weight forward and gaze at least a foot or two ahead of you. Bring your toes to touch if you can. Slight bend in the elbows. And exhale, step back into plank or jump back. Beautiful. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down, all the way onto the mat. Reach your fingertips ahead of you. Raise your whole body. Superman. Exhale, plant the palms, press back, downward facing dog. Stepping the fingers towards the toes, toes towards the fingers. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, find your center. Thank you so much for joining me for this very intense but quick workout. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on the mat soon.